Speaking about the perfect combination of fast data transfer, large capacities and portability, guys, honestly, there's just one option, which is external SSDs. So today in this video, we are going to review the Pibox NVMe SSD enclosure. I've been personally using this thing long term, and this particular video is not sponsored from any angle. We are going to test this product thoroughly. I mean, benchmarks, thermals, bugs, everything is going to be discussed point wise, and plus I'll be able to tell you certain hidden pros and cons about these products. So make sure to watch this video entirely without skipping. Let's start with the point number one, that is unboxing. And this thing comes in very simple packaging, or should I say no packaging, because guys, this thing does not come with any kind of box. In fact, the particular cover provided with this SSD itself acts as a box. First, what we get is the NVMe casing itself. Then we get cables, and there are two of them. So one is USB Type-C to Type-C, the other one is USB Type-C to Type-A. Guys, if you want to take the advantage of full 10 Gbps data transfer speeds, then make sure to use the Type-C to Type-C cable. Next comes a small pouch. Here what we get is a small key or a pin, which will be used in the installation part later. Next we get a thermal pad, which will help us transfer the heat from your NVMe SSD to the aluminum casing. Finally, what we get is the warranty card. Guys, make sure to register the warranty on Pibox website to take full advantage. For your convenience, the link for website has been updated in the video description. User manual is also built into this card, and it is very detailed, but generally you won't need this because in this video I'm going to give you a complete demonstration. And next comes my favorite thing. Guys, this is a neat little mobile stand. It's a lovely gesture which is included by Pibox, and it comes with a lovely message printed on top of it. Let's talk about the design and build quality. And this thing is fully made up of metal, and it looks really solid and it feels good to hold in your hand. Rear has fins which work as a heatsink to keep your SSD cool. It comes with a slide out design, so installation is pretty simple. Let me explain the installation process in very short duration for your convenience. Here we are going to install WD Blue SN580. This is a 2 TB premium NVMe SSD. First, we install the SSD itself and follow roughly 45-degree installation angle and put it in the slot. Next, we'll be installing the thermal pad. Make sure to remove the plastic packing. Place the thermal pad on top of the SSD. Then there's a plastic packaging on the other side as well, which we shall remove. Next, you can slide on the aluminum cover, and external SSD is ready to use. If there is something which you did not understand about this process, then a dedicated video is available on my channel. It will be available right here in the I button or in the video description for your convenience. Now let's move to the most exciting part of this video, that is benchmarks. Let's talk about certain special points or certain pros and cons. And generally on my channel, I get two questions related to NVMe casings like this. The first thing is, what about the heat? Are the thermals stable? Should I have gone with a fan model? Because as you see, you generally get two types of design. One is like this, which is a passive heatsink based design, and the other model comes with a small little active cooling fan inbuilt. So what is the better option? The second question that I get is there any kind of slowdown in write speeds? Guys, what happens that when we speak about budget NVMe SSDs or casings in general, the initial 30, 40, even 50 gigabytes of data is written at pretty decent speeds, and then as the SSD starts heating up, it tends to slow down. So is there some kind of problem with this enclosure as well? Well, now to test this thing, I ended up copying 330 GB of data at once. And the highest temperature that I noted is 63 degrees Celsius, which I think is not bad at all. I mean, these SSDs do generally run at around like 70, 75, even 80 degrees Celsius. So the heatsink design is definitely doing its job. The other thing about stability, I did not find any kind of slowdowns or hanging. Generally, we do not take such large backups. I mean, backups over 200 GB are pretty rare. And if you're copying like 10 to 15 GB, you won't even feel it heat. So stability was pretty good, but as you check on Amazon, a lot of people have reported that these kind of casings have connect disconnect problem. I mean, the drive letter disappears from your my computer, or the file copy that you are trying to do ends up failing. So in that case, guys, what you can do is you can contact their customer support, which is just available on WhatsApp, and they're very easy to approach. What they'll do is they'll provide you with a firmware upgrade file, and once you upgrade the firmware to latest version, all of these stability related issues will be fixed. The next question that I get is that when we are in the market to buy an external NVMe solution, we generally get two kinds of options. One is to buy a ready-made branded external SSD. It comes from various brands like I think Transcend, Samsung. There are a variety of options. So it's just ready-made SSD, just plug it in, start using. That's one thing. The second option you get is something like this, which I have been doing, that is buying a separate casing like this. So I brought this casing, then I had my 2 TB internal SSD, installed it, made the combination, and then it worked. So what is the best option among both of these pathways? Well, speaking about branded or ready-made SSDs, I personally do not like them at all. First thing is that their pricing does not make sense. Absolutely. At such a premium pricing, you can maybe get a size larger when you go with this combination. The second thing revolves around planned obsolescence. First thing is that these ready-made SSDs will not open, and if you manage to pry it open, well, you lose the warranty. But then, even if you manage to open it and install your own SSD in it, there are very good chances that due to whitelisting and other these practices, it won't get recognized. So there is absolutely no upgrade path when it comes to ready-made SSDs. The best solution is to go with a combination like this, that is to buy a casing and install your own NVMe SSD in it. This thing does opens up a lot of paths. Say if your laptop is dying and if you need to recover some data, well, remove the SSD from your laptop, install it here, run your backups, access your data. If you install a new SSD in your laptop, put the old one in, no problem. You can put that to good use. Today, if you are installing a 1 TB SSD in this one, tomorrow you can go with a 4 TB one. So having a combination of casing as well as an internal SSD opens up variety of flexible paths, which I really appreciate. So this is generally a no-brainer from my side. Let's talk about the pricing and conclusion part. Now, I brought this thing off Amazon. It ended up costing me like 1100 rupees, and various affiliate links for this model. I mean, this is the passively cooled model. I'll also provide links for the fan model, as well as there are these RGB variety. If that is what you're looking for, a bit of flair, then you can buy RGB models as well. All of these affiliate buying links will be available in the video description, in the first comment, or in the view product section right over here. To support my channel, to support my work, please consider using those affiliate links for your next purchase. Overall, I think that this is a really solid deal, and once I was just browsing the Pibox website, and I really liked the way that they were paying attention to these small little details, like the mounting key or the mounting screw was available separately. So if you end up losing yours or end up breaking it, you can just buy the small little screw for a few bucks and not waste your entire SSD enclosure. The thermal pad, again, it was separately available. Cables were separately available. So there is a lot of this DIY and maintenance stuff which is available from Pibox, and it really shows their commitment as well as their long-term vision when it comes to improving the technology for India. So overall, I think that this product is really very good. I fully recommend it, although this is not a sponsored video, but I'm generally happy the way that they are working, and I have absolutely no problem recommending their product for your future purchases. And guys, when it comes about speaking with regards to SSDs or data storage and backup devices, I have reviewed a ton of these products on my particular channel, and variety of thumbnails with respect to those reviews will pop up right here. Use your finger or mouse to click on these thumbnails, jump to those videos. Maybe you can learn something new about data or SSDs today. That's it for this little video, guys. I hope you liked this one. Take care and have a nice day.